Here's what we know about the president's diagnosis so far. He is said to be experiencing mild symptoms, but is in good spirits and very energetic. Now, all of the president's campaign events are being canceled or moved to virtual events. But according to his chief of staff, the president is making sure to, quote, stay engaged.
First Lady Melania Trump and presidential advisor Hope Hicks have also tested positive, as has RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel and Senator Mike Lee. The president's son, Barron Trump, he is negative. So have Vice President Mike Pence and Second Lady Karen Pence. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden and his wife, Dr. Jill Biden, also have tested negative. Vice presidential candidate Kamala Harris and Rudy Giuliani as well.
But the question now is, how far-reaching is this? The president participated in a number of large-scale events this week, including one in the Rose Garden on Saturday, the presidential debate on Tuesday, and a fundraiser yesterday in New Jersey, an event that he attended even after the White House learned of Hope Hicks' positive test. Now, we'll have more on the president's visit to New Jersey, the impact to the economy, and, of course, the political implications of this news. We begin with Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett live in Midtown Manhattan with our lead story. NJ.
Yeah, that's right, Dave. By some accounts, the president seemed fatigued after his fundraiser in Bedminster, New Jersey yesterday. Now we know why. His diagnosis has sent the Trump re-election campaign into turmoil barely 1 month before the election. As you said, events are now canceled amid a flurry of testing and tracing.
White House officials spent much of the day trying to track the virus, struggling to determine just how far COVID-19 has spread into the highest reaches of the U.S. government. This morning, the president's chief of staff said Mr. Trump was exhibiting what he called mild symptoms.
He continues to be not only in good spirits, but very energetic. We've talked a number of times this morning. He is certainly wanting to make sure that we stay engaged.
President Trump broke the news himself in the middle of the night that he and First Lady Melania Trump had both contracted the virus. It came more than 24 hours after Hope Hicks, one of his closest advisors, tested positive and was feeling symptoms. Yet the president and his entourage traveled to his golf club in Bedminster yesterday, where he hosted a fundraiser, failing to disclose to his supporters that he had been exposed to someone with COVID-19. White House spokeswoman Kayleigh McEnany defended the decision.
He socially distanced. It was an outdoor event, and it was deemed safe by White House operations for him to attend that event.
The president has not only downplayed the pandemic, he has goaded states into reopening their economies and ridiculed people who wear face coverings, including Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
Because of his proximity to the president at Tuesday's debate, Biden and his wife were tested today with negative results. Former Governor Chris Christie was on the president's debate preparation team and planned today to be retested.
I feel fine. I don't feel any symptoms at this time. I obviously hope it remains that way.
Honestly,
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
We ought to know all the facts, who has it, how severe it is, what the symptoms are, and what they are doing to make sure it doesn't spread any further.
Senator Schumer today questioning the administration's transparency. Again, the latest information we have now is that Mr. Trump and Melania Trump are suffering what are described as mild symptoms, but we should point out that that information has not been updated now for several hours. Live at Trump Tower in Midtown, NJ Burkett, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.